But when you're winning, before you chase it, you need to understand that it's not loyal to you, right? It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. And sometimes a guy might outwork you and it isn't fair and he wins. And sometimes there's no justice to that. Winning requires all of you and then more, and it's the promises you nothing. It's a mastermind in your own mind. Fear and doubt in your own mind. It causes setback after setback. So question is about winning. Are you willing to sacrifice everything you've got for the unknown? Are you willing to take a chance and not have what you want? Are you willing to sit here and put in all the effort because you want to win so bad, and the results might not be where you want to, what you want them to be? Because the facts is we all want to win all the time. We want to win every fucking day. I know I do. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to win the hour. I'm going to conquer the hour. I'm going to conquer the day. I'm going to win this fucking week. I say it all the time. I want to win, 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 win. I fucking, even on like coaching kids sports, I get fucking pissed if I lose. I love to win at everything. I don't give a shit what it is. Love to win, win, win. So the question is what is the cost of that? How does that play into your life? For some of us out there, you don't give a shit about winning. You're okay with being mediocre. You're okay with being average. You're okay with just being enough, right? I'm not okay with being mediocre. I'm not okay with being average. I'm not okay with just being enough. I like to fucking win. It doesn't make me better than you. It doesn't make you better than me. It makes us different. There is sacrifice. There is cost to win. Nothing is free. Nothing. For every win, you got to give something up. For every loss, you also got to give something up. That's what people seem to forget. When you lose, you're still sacrificing something. You're sacrificing your time, your effort, your ego, your security, your desire. I mean, when you lose, it's crushing, right? You sacrifice something to have those feelings. When you win, you got to sacrifice something. Sometimes it's time. Sometimes it's always energy. Sometimes you're sacrificing relationships to win. And you've got to be able to control those moments and memories with your family and friends and those that matter, and still be able to chase winning. Right? We look at Tom Brady. Everyone has their assumption that Tom Brady got divorced because he didn't retire. I call bullshit on that. I think something happened with his wife because she moved on so fast. They had their own problems. Nobody knows what's going on in the back room there of what happened with them. They just have their assumptions. Media's full of shit. They always paint their own picture the way they want. But he wanted to win, and he sacrificed time away from his kids to win. He sacrificed time away from his wife to win. Is that the reason they got divorced? I would bet and say no. Is it a part? Of course it's a part. But what isn't a part? When you don't have, when you're not spending the time, there's always an excuse. And I always believe, in a relationship, there's two people's fault. It's never one person's fault. People are like, oh, well, that person cheated. Yeah, well, why the fuck did they cheat? There's always something that happens where both people are wrong for doing things, right? But in order to win, if that's what you want to do and that's what makes you happy, then you've got to figure out what the cost of that is, and is it worth it? Is the cost of winning and what you're doing in life worth the effort you're going to put in? Maybe you're trying to get in shape. Maybe you're working your ass off and you're trying to, you're in fitness and you're trying to, compete. You're sacrificing. The cost of that is fucking, you don't get to eat great food. I just had a sugar cookie. No shit. Just had a sugar cookie. Right? You don't get to do that. You have to fucking sit there and just eat fucking steak and fucking sweet potatoes, chicken, and all that other bullshit. Right? Now, I like that bullshit, but I also like cookies. Okay? So whatever. But everybody's different. Maybe you want to win at your job. Maybe your job is, you're in sales and you want to win. Well, how the fuck do you win? Well, you've got to study. I'm a big believer in any kind of sales, any kind of position. Life is like a golf course.